I'm making arroz con pollo. If I'm saying it wrong, please forgive me. But I have marinated my chicken yesterday in oregano. This is my oregano from the backyard. It's blooming now. You can take all these small leaves, and that's the part you use. So you can just go slide your fingers down, and you got the leaves. So there's oregano, and there's also thyme. The same way, you just slide your fingers down. This is a little bit softer, so see how tiny they are? The oregano and thyme, they almost have the same aroma, but they taste a little bit different, and they look a little bit different. As you see, this one has tiny little leaves, and this one has a little bit larger leaves. Now I have also salt, and I put some, you can put either just turmeric or you can put a curry that you like. So I put about a tablespoon of the curry in there. So these have been marinated. I put onion also. You don't have to, but it tenderizes the meat pretty good. So I started another onion here in my skillet, and I'm going to put the chicken and sear it in there. I have different pieces. You can use only chicken thighs or chicken breast, or you can chop your chicken in smaller portions. I keep the skin because it gives a lot of flavor. So there's also skin in there. And this is going to saute for a little bit while I'm chopping the rest of the ingredients. So as you see, one side of the chicken is seared, so I turned it over to the other side. What I'm going to do is let that side to sear also, and then I'll put the lid on it and let it cook. Now this dish, you can do it all in one pot if you want, but you can also do the rice separate. So I will start with sauteing some chives. I have about a handful of chives, and I'll put that. But if you were gonna do all in one, you would also put the chives, everything I'm putting here, it would go in this pot. So you can do them all in one pot or two separate pots, the rice separate from the chicken. So I have chives. I also gonna put a couple of garlic cloves. I have 3 garlic cloves. I'm gonna chop them kind of small. Doesn't have to be too small. And then I'm gonna put pepper. You can do bell pepper, but since I have the poblano, I am doing poblano pepper. And I'm just using half of it. You can use a whole bell pepper since it's sweet. This is how I chop my peppers, but you don't have to do this. Just chop the way you like. So there's our chives, garlic, and pepper are gonna saute here. The chicken is cooking very nicely. As you see, the other side is also getting nice and beautiful. There we go, it's gorgeous. And all this skin gives it a lot of fat out, so the chicken is going to be very delicious. There we go. Now we're going to put the lid on and lower the temperature to very low. We'll put the lid on this skillet so it will cook. Now we're working on our rice. This is our chives, garlic, and pepper sauteing nicely. I also have a couple stalks of celery. I already chopped them. You can chop them smaller than I did, or if you want to put more you can. Celery is delicious. So we will saute that. This dish also has some tomatoes, which I'm going to chop right here. Take the top off. I'm going to use my board for a change. I think it's easier for the tomato. We're going to chop 4 tomatoes. If you have tomatoes that are really juicy, it's better. These are not that juicy, but I'm going to still use them. It's okay. I'll give everything a chance. Everything is in this world to do their job, to make our world better. So these tomatoes are here, so I'm going to use them. I have tomatoes in the garden. Hopefully this year I'll have luck and I will have some tomatoes. I am excited. I have 4 roots of tomatoes. So I'm hoping for some fresh tomatoes in my garden. Let's all keep our fingers crossed. Everything will work out. So my chopping board is very tiny, but I like this one because it's easier to clean. So I keep it handy all the time. I'm going to do the rest my style. So we have 4 tomatoes. You can put more if you like more color in your rice. Or we can add a little bit of tomato paste also. That's also an option to give the rice more color. This is a beautiful dish. They all cook together. And I also have some peas, about a cup of peas. Mine are fresh from the garden, but you can have some frozen peas. They're delicious as well. So these all gonna cook. Now in this pot, my rice will go there. Normally I like to put everything together. I can definitely add my chicken to this pot, put the rice and cook them together. Or if you like it separate, we're gonna have rice here. We add some water, hot water, and then we will cook the rice. So I have 3 cups of rice ready. Since I like to share this food with a friend of mine, so I will pour this 3 cups. Usually for 3 cups of rice, I don't put a lot of water for rice, so the rice will be fluffy and separate and not sticky. So use your measurements, how you like the rice. I usually just look at it. When the water is about ½ an inch on top of the rice, that's when the water is good. But usually the measurements are different on the packages. This is a basmati rice. So I will cook the rice and the chicken, and when they're both ready, I will present them. Beautiful chicken, as you see. It's cooked nice and tender. I'm gonna serve one here. And the rice, colorful, full of colors, full of vegetable, just perfect rice. And I can get some of the sauce. As you see, I cooked it very low, so the juices are all still there. You can use it as a gravy on your rice. And with this, you can have salad. I have many salads in my videos, so check them out. And thank you for watching. Please keep on watching. Thank you.